from Weight Watchers.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Robin Sisskind, and this is Cathie Swanson, and we've been members of the Weight Watcher team for a very long time. I am a 31-year member of Weight Watchers, and this January we'll celebrate 30 years of working for Weight Watchers. Cathie, how long?
I started Weight Watchers probably about 25 years ago. I became a lifetime member in 2006 after losing 82 pounds and kept it off ever since.
Well, we're very proud to be here today, and I think Cathie and I have done this together for probably 6, 7, 8 years or something, and then before that I was doing it with someone else. We try to make you meals today that are easy, that are quick, and in the last few weeks with our meetings we have been doing quick and easy meals. So today we are making two different meals that come out of, Cathie, you want to pick up our cookbook, that come out of I Love Leftovers, one of our newer cookbooks. In fact, we're going to be giving one of them away today. And the idea behind it is that we're going to make one particular protein. In this case, it's going to be a flank steak. And then what you would do is cut half of it and have the other half left over for another meal. To show you how easy this is, we're going to be making two of these meals. We're going to be making two of these meals very, very quickly. And then Cathie is going to finish off today with a luscious looking dessert. So we're going to start, so Cathie, you're going to be on my left, there, right. We're going to start with a flank steak here. And if you just give that a little spray, please.
Oh, yeah.
This is a grilled flank steak. We grilled it earlier just for the sake of time, and it's a good thing we did because we were a little late in coming in here today. So what we're going to be doing is just quickly just warm this up a little bit. This was marinated, well, it sounds good. This was marinated in a combination of Newman's Light low-fat sesame ginger dressing, which smells absolutely delicious. And then what we did was we took, they asked you for 2 cloves of garlic, but to make life very easy, we did the jarred garlic from Wegmans. Wegmans does make our life very easy. And then also, what I haven't put in here yet, because I wanted to show you this, this is minced ginger. Now, a lot of people are afraid to use fresh ginger because it's very strong, and then what do you do with it? This is, you get this in the Asian department of the grocery store, and it just comes in a jar, and Cathie, smell that. You can smell it. It does have a nice gingery smell to it. And so I just keep this in my refrigerator. It's always available whenever you're making any type of stir fry. They're asking for 1 tablespoon. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I like 1 teaspoon. It's a nice rounded teaspoon. I don't know if you can see that because to me it's very, very strong. So in your recipes today, when we type them, we put 1 teaspoon in, but you certainly can adjust it. The actual recipe said 1 tablespoon. We take this marinade, we take 3 tablespoons off of it. We marinated the steak. You can probably flip it for a minute. We marinated the steak in 3 tablespoons of this, and the rest of this is going to go into our Asian slaw. Now, the recipe, if you have it in front of you, will tell you that you can take Napa cabbage or any type of cabbage, and you can take out your Cuisinarts, and you could cut, shred, do whatever you want to do with it, but I like easy. And if you buy the coleslaw already cut up, this is just cabbage and carrots. It's very easy. All you need to do is just open the bag. It doesn't get any easier than that. It's already washed and prepared. Now, one of the things that we did do is we wanted to add some extra vegetables to it, okay? I didn't feel that there were enough carrots in here. And one of the things that we always tell you with Weight Watchers is that you can never eat too many vegetables, exactly. One of our power foods that we like to talk about are vegetables, and so we are going to take this, and actually, I decided to use scissors so I wouldn't cut myself. We're just going to throw this in. I'm not even going to use the whole bag. I just wanted to add some color to it. We have also already cut up some scallions that go in here. And there were 6 scallions. Again, you find the taste is too strong for you, then you don't even have to worry. Just make whatever you want to make. And one last thing was an onion. And I don't know if you noticed, I was cutting this onion when you were all sitting here and my eyes started to water. And it would not be nice if I looked like I was crying. So I did not put all of my onion in. And then what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take our marinade. This is just the dressing, garlic and ginger. Pour it on. And I'm going to hand this now over to Cathie to do a little stir. And then what you do with this is you take it, put it in the refrigerator. We're not going to now because we are going to be using it, but you can put it into the refrigerator for up to 4 hours, and that's it, basic. It's all vegetables, a little bit of dressing. Now, we have our steak. This is a 2-pound flank steak, and Cathie was in charge of the cutting, but it looks like it's going to have to be me now. And what we're going to do is we're going to take it and just cut it in half. Can you see this? Yeah. Okay. We're just going to cut it in half. Cathie, I'm going to have you come on over here.
You're going to let me go near a knife?
Yes. And, okay. In fact, what I'm going to do is I am going to put this piece back on for a minute, just because it's a little pink. You know, one of the things that I wanted to show you for a second is a meat thermometer. Oh, thank you. Is our meat thermometer. Have any of you ever used a meat thermometer? Okay, so we want this to be up to 145 degrees in temperature, and as I said, we pre-cooked it. You can just put that right down there, we're just going to need it. We pre-cooked the meat a little bit so it can stay on just for a second. Cathie, I'm just going to have you watch that if you want to. And since we're not really eating it, but it will be cooked, and it is cooked, we're just going to let that just get a little darker. In the meantime, the steak and the slaw is one meal. That's it. The only other thing that I would recommend, Cathie and I talked about, was adding another vegetable to it. This is what you call a meal that you don't really need a carb to it. We're going to have a beef lo mein in a minute, so you will see some noodles. Again, Wegmans makes these very easy vegetables. Cut the side, microwave it, and then you've got a complete meal there. So we can cook these. We don't have to cook these. It's totally up to us. What we're going to do now is you can see I have some water boiling here. We are now making the second meal, and that is called our beef lo mein. So have any of you ever worked with these soba noodles? Again, you get them in the Asian department. The first time I worked with these was when I made this recipe. And I was actually really amazed at how quickly these cook.